Hey, it's Jeff Wade here at stockideas.org. Thanks for tuning in for another quick book review. Today we're going to look at Jim Cramer's Real Money: Sane Investing in an Insane World. So, if you haven't been following along, we recently did a book review of Jim Cramer's Confessions of a Street Addict. That book is really a biography of Cramer's rise to the top in the financial services world. And it was a great book, but this one, Jim Cramer's Real Money, it kind of takes all the lessons that Cramer learned throughout his life and distills them into ideas and tactics and lessons that you can use for yourself. And they're all here in Real Money. So this book is by far Cramer's most actionable, practical, applicable book. So if you're looking to understand, some of the tricks of the trade of a top-tier money manager, Real Money is the one for you. And I hear you, you see Cramer on TV these days, and, maybe he's a bit eccentric, but don't forget that he ran a hedge fund for 10 years that did about 30% a year and made tons of money. And in here in Real Money, he shares some of the tricks that he uses to consistently get returns and consistently boost his gains. So yeah, it's a pretty good read. It's pretty to the point. It's only about 320 pages. Pretty easy to read. There's lots of personal anecdotes and examples mixed in with the advice. So, he talks about like putting on a big options trade and like why he took it and what the factors were and what he was looking for, and then like how it worked out for him in his life. So, it's not fluff. It's real ideas and like a lot of scenarios around them to describe how he used these ideas. And the other good thing I like about this book is it's not just tactics. Cramer, wrote this book for the individual investor in mind, and he kind of outlines what he calls a buy and homework methodology rather than a buy and hold investing strategy. So he kind of poo-poos buy and hold a little bit and then replaces it with buy and homework. So he not only does he give you a lot of tactics you can use, but he also identifies kind of a strategy or a framework to couch your decision making within. So it's really applicable for the individual retail investor and for the money manager, or someone who's interested in going into an asset management career. But it's a good mix of strategy and kind of the decision-making framework and how you can actually do it on a day-to-day, and then the in the trenches tactics that can really help you identify winning stocks and take advantage of market movements. One of my favorite little charts, just to give you an idea of some of the content here, is he has a good chart that shows like what to buy based on the point of the economic cycle that we're in. So if the economy is expanding, he gives you what kind of stocks you should be buying. If the economy is contracting, he tells you what kind of stocks to be buying, and there's all these reference points along the way, so things to watch out for. So this is just one example of one page that stuck out in my mind, but there's a ton of kind of fundamental analysis and price action analysis ideas that you can use to boost your returns. The only negative I would say is that Cramer really tries to condense 30 years of experience into 300 pages. So he does cover a lot and it does move pretty quickly. So you kind of want to have some prior knowledge or you might, be wondering or you might not get the most out of it. So I'd recommend just if something in here catches your eye and you think it might work for you, don't be afraid to run with that and do a little bit more research to learn exactly how you can apply it to your life and your investing and your portfolio. But as a whole, Real Money is a really good book. Jim Cramer has done a great job sharing his lessons with us. So I hope that's, given you an idea of what to expect from this book. If you're looking for a little more information, I encourage you to click the link below this video, and you can go through to stockideas.org and read the entire book review to learn a little bit more about the positives and drawbacks of real money. There's also lots more of book reviews, investing ideas, and stock picks on stockideas.org. So I really encourage you to check it out, and I do encourage you to read Real Money if you haven't already. Thanks a lot.